Hello, welcome to another episode of Binging with Alfredo Linguini. What's his name? From Ratatouille, the guy? No, his name's Linguini Gaston or something like that. Welcome to another episode of Binging with Linguini from Ratatouille. Because that's me, that's the joke. We're going to be making today a risotto. Here's all the ingredients. We got scallops, shrimps, butter, chives, I don't know if we even need these, risotto, white wine, I grabbed the cheapest that they had, 2 lemons, and I don't know, why is bread here?
Just a snack on.
Just a snack on. Oh, and the number one most important ingredient, 1,247 individual candy straws. We're making risotto, and risotto is actually like one of the hardest things to cook. It's like some sort of rice. Apparently it's super hard to cook because it's like you have to continuously be babysitting it the whole time. Oh, and also we need stock. Is that enough? Okay.
There's instructions on the back.
Whatever. Alright, so step 1, we're going to take and cook up on all of our meat on the skillet. So we're gonna cook our scallops first. We're just gonna throw some, we're gonna heat up this pan. Then we put some olive oil on it. Now we have to wait till that gets hot. Gordon Ramsay used one of these. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're swapping pots. Alright, we're gonna be cooking the scallops first. So we got our scallops in our butcher bag here. Alright, now we'll wait till those get golden brown. Alright, so you see how it's getting nice and crispy? Nice, like golden sides on the sides of these, and on the bottom it's starting to get some of the like stuff is getting stuck. That's good because we're gonna deglaze that with the wine later. All right, I think these are done. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and take them off the heat here. Just add them to this little bowl. We'll be using them later. All right, now it's time for part 2 of our meats. We're gonna be cooking the shrimps. I think this is a 1/4 pound of deveined shrimps. And I don't know where I heard this, but if you take the tail off of a shrimp, that's what makes it shrink up so much. So we're gonna leave the tails on. And then you take the tails off later. So we're just gonna toss them in. We're gonna do three for each, that's good. Now while we wait for those to cook, we're waiting for them to get like pink, put some pepper, salt, and some red pepper flakes. Those are looking good. About time to flip them. Flipped and ready to cook some more. Probably going to be like a minute on this side, minute on the other, and then we're going to add them to the bowl with the scallops. And we're going to go ahead cooking the onion and garlic in the same pan, and we're going to deglaze it with the alcohol. Meanwhile, we got this, it's starting to steam up. Alright, shrimps are cooked fully, let's add them. Alright, now we're going to have to deglaze this pan, but first we're going to add our onions. And a little scoop of garlic, a little bit of butter. Drizzle a little olive oil, and we'll get a nice saute on these. Onion cooks pretty fast. We're just pretty much cooking it until it gets like translucent. Alright, so our onions are almost done cooking. They're getting nice and golden. We're gonna add the moment of truth, the risotto. Alright, we're going to add some olive oil to the bottom of the pan again, just so that the risotto doesn't burn. Now, when I watched Gordon Ramsay do this, he just kind of eyeballed the wine and just poured in however much he wanted, so that's kind of what I'm going to do. Mazel tov. We're using like a dry white wine. Like he used a red wine in his, but that's because he wanted the red beet color. I don't want mine to be super red. Alright, so we got the wine in there. Now we gotta keep it stirring, and the wine will evaporate off, or the alcohol will evaporate off, and we'll just have the wine. Our stock is fully at a boil now, so I just, put a lid on it. Alcohol evaporates super quick, so it's kind of turning into a nice creamy texture. Let me show you guys. The rice isn't cooked yet, but you can tell that it's becoming a nice creamy texture on the bottom there. Gotta keep it moving. Just keep it on medium. Alright, all the alcohol's evaporated already, so yeah, you can tell from the smell too, it just smells nice and fragrant, like the alcohol's gone. So now we're going to add one ladle at a time. We're going to add the stock. So.
Did you ever add the butter?
Never mind, we're adding butter. We're gonna add like this much. We want it to get a nice creamy texture in there. So you see those bubbles? That's it all evaporating off. It should be getting nice and creamy and juicy here in a second. Kinda looks like porridge, to be honest, doesn't it? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and octopus arms this. I'm gonna stay stirring. I'm gonna just incorporate the thing myself. Keep this going. The stock should evaporate off. We don't want this one to evaporate off, so we're gonna put a lid on that. We're gonna keep this one stirring. We're gonna go in for our last, well maybe last, I don't know, second to last ladle full. Right in there. It's getting nice and cooked. Tosh, how do you think it looks? Everything's looking good. The rice is feeling a lot smoother now. You know, it's not feeling as hard. All right, so courtesy of the homie Nick at Papa John's, we got tons of Parmesan seasoning or Parmesan cheese. We're gonna just add this, and then I have real Parmesan because I'm not retarded. Yeah, I'm not a retard, so I actually have real Parmesan, but I want to add this. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay said add 3 packets of Papa John's Parmesan cheese. We're gonna, of course, add some real. I got an idea. I'm gonna make garlic bread. Small bowl, I'm going to add the butter and garlic so I can put it on the bread. So, garlic bread / toast is almost done. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. A little bit of our chives. And some Italian seasoning. Stir that up. Alright, we're gonna go back to plating our garlic bread. So we're just gonna brush on the garlic, herbs and spices mix right on top, like that. Try to make every bite consistent. Alright, and now we're gonna toss it back in. Alright, we're gonna toss this toast back in the toaster a little bit. And now we got our plates. Alright, so back to our risotto, or risotto. This is like the texture that you're looking for. You're looking for a nice, like, glossy. It should almost be like glossy and really creamy and thick. Kind of like mac and cheese, honestly. So this is probably done. If we want to go ahead and plate this, it's probably done. So, bread first. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Then we're gonna do the risotto. That's a ton of risotto.
That is.
She's plating the salads right now with Caesar dressing.
It's really thick.
You know what else is really thick?
Are you gonna tell me?
Alright, we're finished with these. Time to plate. Alright, let's add these little scallops. Try to get it even for both plates. Like 6 for each. Alright, and because someone was a little hungry, Tasha only gets 2 shrimps because she already ate one of hers. We're gonna add some chives on the top for plating as a garnish. Alright, we got our risotto with garlic bread, Caesar salad, and shrimps and scallops. Time to eat. Do you want any lemon?
Yeah.
Just a little bit over the top. And here's your fork. And we are good to go. Alright, this is my first time ever, literally ever eating risotto. Here we go. It's pretty good. It's better than, it tastes way different than regular rice. The scallops are really nice and buttery. Alright, Tosh. If you were to order this at a restaurant, would you be satisfied with your order?
How much did it cost?
It cost $13.
$13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I'd be satisfied. The bread is a bit burnt though.
I can't even take all the credit for this amazing meal though, because just like linguine ratatouille, I've had someone under my hat the whole time. That is Kermit the Frog. Kermit. Yo guys, thanks for watching. Remember, share it with a friend if you like this video. Share it with your mom, share it with your dad, share it with your grandma, share it with your grandpa who's on a ventilator because he has COVID. Literally just share it with anyone. I've got to give this recipe, risotto with shrimps and scallops, garlic bread, and a Caesar salad, all together, 8.5 out of 10. Honestly, a dream dish would be this risotto with a side of ratatouille. Imagine that. Thanks for watching.